ASMR. Today I'm going to be patting. Hope you enjoy. These sleepy triggers, and do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Please do leave us a comment too. And we are on Twitter and Instagram. Our pages are in the description of this video if you'd like to follow us or just get in touch. Please do. We also have individual vlog channels where we vlog our life outside ASMR. So, if you are interested, check us out. The links to the YouTube channels are in the description of this video as well. Otherwise, I hope you'll enjoy this sleepy triggers. He has a really dark scab here. It looks like kind of an ingrown hair. I can't quite say what it is, but I guess I'll pick on it when I zoom. Thank you so much for all the series recommendations that you guys message me. I really appreciate. So for those that are new here, from time to time, I ask you guys if you can to message me some TV shows or series recommendations that you've watched. Mainly crime series, thriller, drama, and yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I enjoy. Mostly crime and thriller. So now I wanted to ask and crime thriller kind of, thing. So I'll most likely not watch anything that's like all, love and stuff like that, even though I've watched like 2 or 3. Mostly I just watch the crime dramas they make. And I have to say that they're so good at making movies or series, acting in general. I'm not the only one who thinks this. I saw people raving about them on Instagram. Some South African community that I follow. But one lady actually gave a recommendation of a show that's quite new, a K-drama. It's called Remarriage and Desires, and people are raving about it, so I watched it. I guess was it last week? Yeah, last week. And I absolutely love. Oh, another one I watched on Netflix was the one called Mine. That was great too. I mean, from the plot line to execution to clothing to the acting to, the homes, just the lifestyle. Perfection in itself. They just embody everything, These days I just avoid watching a lot of Netflix stuff because the plot lines are so cheesy and you can't guess what they're gonna say next. I even watched one Turkish show and it was just too predictable for my taste. I don't really like to watch a show where whenever they're speaking, it's just so off and uncomfortable that I'm rolling my eyes unintentionally. So if I find myself rolling my eyes for what is being said, I just switch it off because either it's too unnatural or it doesn't blend, just like the way you blend your makeup, for everything to look smooth. I feel like Koreans have mastered that in every way possible, in every single way. And for that, I truly love anything they bring out. Any show they announce that this is coming, it's gonna be perfect. I mean, I even watched 2 movies online. My best friend recommended I watch 2 Korean movies and they were so perfectly executed. Because usually she tells me, hey, go watch this so that we can discuss it. And we both just our jaws on the floor like, what? These people really can act. For the most part, you know that they can act in a way that you just hate a character because of the acting, because of their storyline. That's when you know, okay, this is good. This is so good. So guys, if you have any recommendations for K-dramas, not so much action, I'm not into that, people flying up and down, kickboxing, that's not my thing. More of, looking for a killer or someone hiding, that kind of thing. Detectives, searching, or more of a, home-based storyline. Someone in the family is doing something like that. I don't know if that's detailed enough to offer me suggestions, but yeah, I'm into that kind of vibe. So please send me some recommendations. feel like these days most TV shows and movies are so like cheesy and predictable, and then they have like these characters that are supposed to be like comedians to make it, funny, and then it ends up being so cheesy and predictable and just so like not funny at all, cringe. I really wonder who finds some of these comedians, funny with their jokes that are not so good. I wanted to say a word, but I said let me not say it. Their jokes that are just not funny at all, and very, it's like before you can even say his line, you already know what he's going to say, and I just dislike those type of series and movies so much that at this point, when I see the cast, I just decide I'm not gonna watch, because all the other series and movies have been so horrible that it's a waste of time. I'm not gonna watch, especially when they purposefully put like comedians there just to make it funny, and then they say like the weirdest, most unfunny things in a kind of a sarcastic way, but it doesn't go. I dislike that so much. I'm always like, if I paid to go to the cinema and someone was making such jokes and I was rolling my eyes the whole time, I would be so, especially two characters, a man that's always in all the comedies and some lady. I do not find that lady funny, I'm sorry. Not at all. I've watched like 2 or 3 movies and not funny to me at all, in the least bit. Yeah, I guess the fun is how she twists words saying them. Not because she's saying anything funny, but how she says it. I don't know if you can understand. Basically, facial expressions, I guess that's what people find funny. But for the love of me, I cannot understand it. I tried. And now whenever I see like a movie or anything, skip. Not gonna watch, not at all. I really do miss the good old days that a comedy would just be funny. Those days of 2.5 Men, when the Big Bang Theory started, just, genuine, hearty, good old comedies, that were not so cringe, and people were not just so recycling jokes and trying to make them funnier, which makes it so cringe. I just miss that, and mostly I find myself just going back to, I'm watching Desperate Housewives for the, I guess, 6th time, 5th or 6th time, because that was just too funny. That was really funny. That was among the best series I ever watched. Like I had like the Friends show, they wanted to bring it back. I just don't know. I don't know if it did videos with my phone like I am today, that the headphones wire was so short that time that it was just visible on video, and it blocked the view. So the entire time I was doing face peeking, nothing could be seen. It was crazy. I was so disappointed because the wire sat right there at every wire that I wanted to take out. But anyway, today I made sure that the wire is awake by 5, sometimes 4:30, because when the sun rays start